Have you ever found yourself chasing after something? Something that felt so important, so essential, only to discover when you finally grasped it that it left you emptier than before? Think about that for just a moment. We all search. It's in our nature to seek meaning, to yearn for fulfillment, to hunger after answers to questions we can't quite put into words. But let me whisper something gently to your heart. Perhaps all along, we've been seeking in the wrong places. Jeremiah 29:13 softly promises, "And you will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart." Listen carefully. This isn't simply a comforting verse. It's an invitation, a profound and personal call from God Himself. He's asking you to journey deeper, to move beyond surface desires, to venture into the quiet, vulnerable places of your soul. Imagine stepping onto a path shrouded in mist, your heart pounding softly with anticipation. You don't yet know exactly what awaits, but deep down, you feel it. A quiet pull, a gentle tugging at your spirit. That's Him, the one you've unknowingly longed for all along. Today, my dear friend, let's take this journey together. Let's set aside the distractions, pause our endless searching, and for just a moment, turn our hearts fully toward Him, because perhaps the thing you've been searching for has always been searching for you. Maybe you felt it too, that stirring deep within your soul, the ache of unanswered questions, the quiet longing for something greater than yourself. It's as if life itself whispers softly yet urgently, "There's something more, something deeper, something you haven't yet touched." You see, my friend, this restlessness, this insatiable curiosity, was planted in your heart by the very hand of God Himself. It isn't accidental. It isn't meaningless. Number. It's sacred. It's His invitation, written directly onto the canvas of your soul, waiting for you to turn fully toward Him. Yet so often we mistake that gentle calling for a hunger that the world can satisfy. We rush from ambition to ambition, achievement to achievement, pleasure to pleasure, and we wonder, why does nothing ever feel like enough? The Bible speaks of this beautifully in Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. Think about that for a moment. God Himself placed eternity within you. He carved into your heart a longing that nothing temporary could ever fill. Not wealth, not recognition, not success, not even the deepest of human love. Can you sense the truth of this? Do you feel your heart quickening at the possibility that perhaps this restlessness is not a curse, but a divine blessing? I imagine it like standing on the shore of an endless ocean. You've spent your whole life collecting shells, beautiful but fragile, precious but fleeting. Yet the real treasure, the vast ocean of God's presence, remains untouched, unexplored, just waiting for you to dive in. Listen closely, for the scriptures whisper the key to unlocking this divine mystery. In Matthew 6:33, Jesus gently instructs us, "But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." Notice the words carefully. Seek first. He doesn't ask for perfection. He doesn't demand impossible standards. He simply invites you to put Him first, above all the chaos, above all the confusion, above every distraction this noisy world offers. But let's be honest with ourselves. This seeking is not always easy. It requires courage, the courage to step into the unknown, the courage to trust in what you cannot yet fully see. It's choosing intimacy with the divine over the immediate comfort of familiarity. Pause with me here. Breathe deeply. Imagine that moment. The moment you surrender your fears, your doubts, your guarded heart to the one who has always loved you. You might be wondering, but will God truly meet me there? Allow your heart to feel these words from Psalm 145, 18 to 19. The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. He fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them. Let that sink in. God is not distant. He is not unreachable. He is nearer to you than your next breath, ready to respond when your heart genuinely seeks him. Picture yourself now, standing before a doorway. On the other side is everything your heart has ever desired: peace beyond understanding, a love deeper than any ocean, purpose that anchors your life, even in storms. Yet the doorway appears narrow. You hesitate, fearful of leaving behind the familiar comforts of your old life. But Jesus gently whispers through the quiet darkness, "I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved and will go in and out and find pasture." John 10:9. Now your pulse quickens. Can you feel it? Your spirit awakening? Your heart pounding with anticipation, as if every fiber of your being knows? This is the moment. This is the threshold of transformation. It's here, at this crossroads, that your deepest curiosity, that relentless ache for meaning, begins to find its fulfillment. You are invited not just to know about God, but to truly know God. Not as a distant creator, but as a loving father, as an intimate friend, as a healer, protector, and comforter. Consider for a moment Moses, standing before the burning bush. He stood barefoot, trembling in awe, face to face with the presence of God. God called him by name, and Moses answered, "Here I am." Exodus 3:4. What would happen, my dear friend, if today you answered God's gentle whisper with those same words? "Here I am." What if today, in your quietest moment, you let go? What if today you stepped beyond the threshold, allowing yourself to be fully known, fully loved, fully embraced by God? This journey of seeking God, with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, is not merely spiritual, it's deeply emotional, beautifully transformative, and intensely personal. And yes, it's also risky, because true intimacy always involves vulnerability. It demands letting go of control, releasing your tightly held plans, and trusting in His perfect love, a love so fierce, so relentless, it pursued you from before you drew your first breath. You might be asking yourself now, what awaits me if I surrender fully? Will my life truly change? Let these words from Jeremiah 33:3 ignite your soul. Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you do not know. This promise echoes through time, directly into your heart today. God doesn't just invite you to seek Him. He promises to reveal Himself in ways you've never imagined. He longs to show you depths of love, realms of peace, dimensions of joy, beyond your wildest dreams. This is your moment, right here, right now. This is your invitation. Can you feel it resonating within you? A hunger that can finally be filled, questions that can finally be answered, a peace that finally satisfies. As we journey forward, let me gently remind you again. The longing within your heart, that sacred ache, is His voice calling you home. It's your turn now. Step closer. Open your heart wider. Let your soul dare to whisper back, "Here I am, Lord," ready to seek you, ready to find you. ready to know you with all my heart. Come closer. Pause here with me just for a moment. I know your heart feels vulnerable now. It's natural, this tenderness you sense. Because drawing near to God means peeling away layers, letting your defenses fall quietly, revealing the fragile yet sacred places within you. Do you remember the story of the prodigal son in Luke 15? It's more than a parable. It's your story, my story, our collective journey home. Imagine him now, standing alone on that dusty road, tired, ashamed, broken. He wonders if he still has a place, if his father could ever welcome him again. And yet, he moves forward, step by step, uncertain but desperate, each heartbeat echoing hope amidst fear. Then he sees his father, but not as he expected. Not distant, not angry, but running toward him, arms open wide, tears streaming down his aged face. Can you picture it? Can you feel that moment of overwhelming grace? That, my dear friend, is exactly how God sees you. Right now, in this moment, His heart beats passionately for you. You are not alone, nor are you forgotten. Your journey toward Him isn't one-sided. Every step you take, He meets you halfway. Take a deep breath. Feel it fill your lungs. Let your spirit rise gently, aware of His presence closer than ever before. Perhaps you're wondering, am I worthy enough? You look back at your past, mistakes you've hidden, wounds you've carried silently. But let me softly reassure you, His love for you doesn't rely on your perfection. Romans 5:8 whispers beautifully, but God demonstrates His own love toward us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Did you catch that? While we were still sinners, He didn't wait for you to become perfect. He didn't wait for your struggles to vanish. He saw you exactly as you are, imperfect, yet cherished, broken, yet worth dying for. I want you to truly feel this truth. You are infinitely valued. You are deeply loved. You are relentlessly pursued by the one who created the heavens and breathed life into your soul. Maybe you find yourself still hesitating. That's okay. This sacred pause, this gentle hesitation, it's part of the journey. Faith doesn't require instant answers. It simply asks for your trust, even in uncertainty. Listen carefully. Faith isn't about ignoring your fears. It's about offering them up. It's about saying softly to God, I don't know how, but I trust you. I trust you with the unknown. In Psalm 139, verses 23 to 24, David prayed earnestly, Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Can you imagine the courage in that prayer? Can you feel the power of opening your heart fully, inviting God into your deepest fears, your most hidden anxieties? It's vulnerable, yet it's transformative. I encourage you gently to whisper the same prayer. Invite Him into your quiet battles, your silent tears, your unseen worries. Allow Him into those secret chambers of your heart, those places you've kept locked away. When you let Him enter, His presence doesn't just comfort you. It changes you. It heals you. It restores you. It breathes hope into your weary soul. Pause here. Let this truth settle within you. You're safe in this moment. Safe to feel, safe to hope, safe to believe again. Now let me ask you something deeply personal. Have you truly given yourself permission to be loved unconditionally? Or have you kept your heart guarded, afraid to believe you could ever be loved that deeply? God's love is not like human love. It isn't fragile. It isn't conditional. It's fierce, unwavering, eternal. It is the very definition of love itself, patient and kind, slow to anger, and abounding in mercy. 1 John 4:18 assures us profoundly, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear." Perfect love, that's His love, and it's available to you, right here, right now. Let your heart open a bit wider. Let down those heavy walls you've built up. Allow His perfect love to enter, like a warm light breaking gently through darkness, like fresh air filling lungs that haven't breathed deeply in too long. Feel that relief, that release, that gentle rush of peace. You see, seeking God is not merely about finding answers. It's about finding intimacy, a relationship so deep, so personal, that even your greatest fears lose power in His presence. As you move deeper into this intimacy, you'll notice something incredible happening. You begin to change from within. Your wounds gradually heal, your heart softens, your burdens lighten. You become stronger, not through your own power, but through His grace, His tender, transformative grace. Imagine this. Every morning when you awake, He's already there, waiting for you. He gently whispers, "I've given you another day, another chance, another moment to walk closer with me." Each day becomes sacred, an opportunity for renewal. Each struggle becomes bearable because you're not facing it alone. Each victory becomes sweeter because you share it intimately with Him. So, right now, let's take a moment together to whisper a simple yet powerful prayer. Lord, here I am, just as I am. My heart open, my spirit ready. I surrender my fears, my doubts, and all my hidden pain. Come, fill my life with your peace. Heal the broken places within me. Guide me gently into deeper intimacy with you. Breathe again. Let peace flood your soul. He hears you. Every whispered word, every silent tear. You're not alone anymore. Never again. Together, you and I were on this beautiful journey, walking hand in hand toward the one who's always been waiting for us. Can you feel it now? His gentle embrace surrounding you, His reassuring voice whispering softly in your heart. Hold on to this feeling. Hold on to this sacred promise. Because, my dear friend, your story is just beginning. A story of renewal, of healing, of endless grace. And remember, He will never leave you, never forsake you. You're safe here, safe with Him, safe to hope again. Now that you've stepped closer, allowed yourself this sacred vulnerability, let's move deeper still. Together, slowly, gently, we'll explore the hidden paths that lead directly into His heart. There's something extraordinary that happens when we allow God into our deepest spaces, those quiet chambers we rarely open, the places shadowed by doubts, by guilt, by whispers of inadequacy. As you sit here with me now, take a gentle breath and listen to your heart. Do you feel that quiet stirring? It's not your imagination. It's the presence of God Himself, moving softly, lovingly within you. Think back for a moment to Psalm 23. You've likely heard these comforting words many times, but let's truly hear them now. Let's feel them together, deep within your being. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. Pause here, my dear friend. Can you feel the quiet power of these words? They aren't simply poetry, they're a living promise. A promise from God to personally shepherd you, to restore you, to guide you toward restful peace. But what does it truly mean? That He is your shepherd? Picture it vividly. You stand on a hillside. The world around you feels overwhelming. You're uncertain about tomorrow, carrying heavy burdens of yesterday. But He gently reaches out His hand, inviting you softly. Come with me. Lay down your fears. I'll lead you toward rest, toward peace. Can you see him now, patiently waiting, gentle eyes filled with compassion? He's not rushing you. He's not disappointed. He simply waits with infinite patience, with relentless kindness, for you to choose trust over fear. Perhaps you wonder, why me? Why would God care so intimately about my small life? But listen closely, my friend. To him, your life is not small. Your dreams, your struggles, your quiet battles, each matters profoundly. He knew you before the foundations of the world. Ephesians 1:4. He chose you intentionally, crafted your heart uniquely, lovingly numbered every hair on your head. Luke 12:7. You are his masterpiece, his beloved creation, never forgotten, never overlooked. So allow yourself now to let go of the striving, the endless attempts at perfection. Surrender your deepest fears, your hidden worries, your silent sorrows into his capable, compassionate hands. In Isaiah 41:10, he tenderly reassures, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Feel the strength of this promise. He doesn't say, "I might help you." He doesn't say, "Maybe I'll hold you." He promises, "I will." Imagine for a moment his hand, powerful yet gentle, lifting you out of the darkness, steadying you through uncertainty, guiding you to places of healing you never imagined possible. Take a slow breath here. Pause. Rest in this assurance. This is the peace you've sought for so long, not found in fleeting comforts, but anchored deeply in his unwavering presence. And here is the secret. The closer you come to him, the more clearly you see yourself, not as broken or inadequate, but as deeply loved, fully known, endlessly valued. Remember the powerful words in 2 Corinthians 12:9. My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Your weakness doesn't disqualify you. It qualifies you. It invites God's perfect strength to be fully revealed through your surrendered life. Can you sense this shift within your heart? This gentle release of burdens, this beautiful freedom in surrender? Let's pause here, together, quietly, intimately, and whisper this prayer softly to him. Lord, here in this quiet moment, I release my striving. I surrender my fears. I let go of every burden. You are my shepherd, my protector, my healer. Restore my soul. Lead me gently toward the peace you promised. Feel that prayer echo deeply within you, resonating softly in your spirit. Now gently open your heart a bit more, just enough to imagine him speaking these words directly to you. My child, I see your heart. I know your fears, your struggles. But trust me, I am making something beautiful from every broken piece. You don't have to be strong enough, because I already am. Rest in me. This moment is sacred. It's more than an emotional experience. It's the quiet miracle of divine intimacy, God Himself meeting you exactly as you are. Breathe again, deeply and fully. Feel His presence washing gently over you, cleansing wounds, renewing hope, restoring joy. And as we move forward on this journey, keep this truth close to your heart. You don't walk alone. His presence goes before you, behind you, beside you, always. Together, hand in hand, let's continue this beautiful adventure of discovering just how deeply, how fully, how perfectly you are loved. Let's pause here, just a little longer. Stay with me, friend. We've come so far, into deeper layers, gentle revelations of truth that have whispered directly to your heart. But now, let's go even further. because there's still more he longs to show you. There's something beautifully profound that happens when you finally embrace your true identity, the way he sees you. You see, so many times we define ourselves by our mistakes, by our scars, by past wounds that still quietly ache. But what if, just for a moment, you saw yourself through his eyes? Listen gently to these words from Isaiah 43:1. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name. You are mine. Feel that truth resonate deeply. This is not simply poetry. This is a divine declaration spoken from the heart of God himself. He claims you personally, intimately, as his very own. Think about that for a moment. You are mine, not defined by your past, not chained to your mistakes. You are his beloved child, redeemed, restored, cherished. Can you sense your soul breathing again, feeling lighter, finally set free? But let's linger here a little more, because you might still be asking yourself, what does it truly mean to belong to him? It means, my friend, that your value isn't something you must earn. It's something he has already established. You are priceless simply because you're his. You matter deeply to him, not for what you've achieved, but simply because he chose you and he loves you with an everlasting love. Jeremiah 31:3. Yet perhaps even now you feel hesitant, afraid you might somehow disappoint him again. But gently let me reassure you, he already knows every stumble you'll make, every weakness, every hidden fear. And still, he chooses you, again and again, without hesitation. Psalm 103:12 reassures you tenderly. As far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgressions from us. He doesn't just forgive, he removes the very weight of guilt, lifting it gently from your shoulders. You're free now, truly free, from every shadow that once defined you. Can you picture this clearly? Standing beneath an endless sky, your burdens falling quietly away, your heart now open and unburdened, your soul breathing deeply once more. It's here, in this sacred moment of surrender, that his peace finds its home in you. Not the temporary peace the world offers, but an abiding peace. Deep, lasting, transformative. Imagine now, his gentle voice whispering these words to you. My beloved, you no longer have to carry those heavy burdens. Lay them down, release them. Let me hold what you've struggled to carry. Trust me to heal what seems beyond repair. You are safe in my arms. Let that soak into your heart. This is the power of true surrender, allowing yourself to be fully loved, fully known, fully restored. Now, softly, gently, let's speak these truths over your heart together. I am chosen. I am forgiven. I am deeply loved, not because of what I've done, but because of who he is. Repeat those words quietly. Let them fill every hidden corner of your soul. Feel the chains breaking softly. Feel freedom whispering gently into your spirit. This truth changes everything. When you truly embrace your identity in Christ, you move differently through life. Challenges no longer defeat you, they refine you. Fear no longer controls you, it teaches you to trust deeper. You see, my friend, your greatest struggles become his greatest opportunities to display his love, his strength, his faithfulness. Take a gentle breath now. Pause here. Let this profound revelation settle within you. It's not about what you must do. It's about trusting what he has already done. Your only task is to remain close, to abide in his presence, to let him nurture your soul day by day. Jesus whispers tenderly in John 15:4, "Abide in me, and I in you." As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you, unless you abide in me. Feel that invitation clearly, to simply rest in Him, to remain connected, to draw life and strength directly from His heart. You are not alone. You never were. His presence wraps gently around you, in every moment, in every circumstance. Imagine this vividly. God Himself holding your heart gently, carefully, like a treasured, fragile thing, nurturing it back to fullness, restoring your joy, renewing your purpose. Yes, life will still have challenges, storms will still arise, but you will never face them alone again. He walks with you through each valley, guides you over every mountain, carries you when you're weary. This is the beauty of life with Him. A sacred journey of intimacy, trust, and quiet miracles unfolding gently, day after day. Let's pause here, just a little longer. Breathe deeply. Feel your heart steady, your soul at peace, and whisper this prayer softly with me now. Father, thank you for claiming me as yours. Thank you for seeing beyond my failures, for loving me unconditionally. Today, I choose to believe your truth. I choose to embrace who I am in you. Renew me, restore me, lead me gently forward. I surrender fully, trusting that in your presence, I am forever safe, forever loved. Rest here. You are home now, right where you've always belonged. In His gentle embrace, fully known, fully loved, completely and eternally His.